Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here with a new video, and today I would like to share with you a private server that caught my eye and that I think deserves a bit more exposure. The private server in question is called Duskhaven. So, what is it? Well, it is running on a Wrath of the Lich King core, but the content is locked at level 60. Now, this isn't exactly unique, as there have been private servers who've done this before, like Primal WoW, a server that I love playing on a lot, and the more recent Crypt WoW, which unfortunately was shut down shortly after it launched. However, Duskhaven does things a little different, and there is a lot of extra content added to the game, so let's talk about that. And this custom content is quite apparent right from the get-go. As soon as you log in, you can obtain yourself two personal pets. One being your own on-the-spot class trainer, and one that serves as an on-the-spot vendor, as well as some other cool things. Now, considering the high level rate of 5 times, this is actually quite convenient, and it saves a lot of time to go to a vendor or going to a class trainer every 2 levels, because believe me, with 5 times rates on a Wrath of the Lich King server, you will move up levels very quickly. Now, the other pet, not the class trainer one, has some very unique features. First of all, when you kill a mob, you get an ethereal credit. These credits can be exchanged for some fun vanity items, but also a bit of gold. 25 kills equals 1 coin worth 3 gold, which of course has an effect on the economy, but it also helps you finance your spells with such a high leveling rate. Other than that, it also sells some blue level 20-ish weapons, and on top of that, heirlooms. However, those heirlooms cost quest marks, not ethereal credits. And these quest marks are earned by completing the custom quests, which mostly exist out of hunting down some elite mob and killing it. Now, since there are custom quests, the location isn't shown on the map, so you do have to look around a little bit. Now, that is not the only custom thing that this project has. There's a lot more to unpack here. First of all, as you might know, dungeons at level 60 in this expansion are very easy, but Duskhaven also provides Mythic Plus dungeons, which is really cool. They also have custom tier sets, so not only is there a tier 1 druid set for healing, there's also one for feral and balance, and tier 1 warrior is split into tanking and DPS, which means finally you as a caster or something else get to focus on a few other things, unlike getting a certain biz item for the 30th time. Not only that, spells have been altered too. For instance, shamans at level 60 get lava burst instead of level 75, so playing an elemental shaman at level 60 is actually way more fun, as you have that spell to your disposal as well. And get this, you get Bloodlust at level 20. Yep, level 20. Basically, the meta here is completely different with all of the changed around spells, the new tier sets, and a whole bunch of stuff more. Raiding is also changed, with added bosses in raids like Molten Core and Onyxia, as well as a heroic mode for all of the raids that will be available here on this private server. Right now, the heroic version of the raids are brand new, so they might need some tweaking, and the guild I was rolling with there, Haven Homies, aka Chromie Homies, did this version of Molten Core very recently. I was lucky enough to join them, and we did experience some bugs, but the developers were very fast to react to their feedback, so it's nice to see that they are monitoring their project very well. Now, I've only invested a small amount of time in this server, so I haven't discovered everything yet, but one more thing I want to talk about is the fact that during raiding, you also get extra currencies, kind of like badges of justice in the Burning Crusade. These coins you get can be exchanged for epic gear, which means you're not just reliant on whatever drops in those raids, which is a nice feature. However, Duskhaven right now has a big problem, and that is their population. They average around 20 to 50 people online. And yes, that is pretty bad. But that's also why I'm kind of making this video. I am genuinely impressed how much extra content they added and how good of a job they did. Sure, it's not perfect, but it seems that whatever they implement, they try to tweak and alter it as time goes along, and I might be wrong here, but this project comes off as a labor of love from the developers. People from the guild Haven Homies have also said that they really like it here, so what I'm trying to say here is that I think this private server deserves a bit more people playing here. And I know that the population is very low, but hey, if no one at least tries to level here, it's always gonna stay that way. From what I've seen and experienced myself, I can say that this private server is pretty darn fun to play on, with so many cool features that really make you rethink what class you want to play, what spec you want to roll with, what gear you want to collect, etc. And besides what I mentioned myself, there's a ton of other cool custom content for you to discover. I'll try to invest a bit more time into the server and see what it's like as things go along. But for now, I can say that I'm having a good time on the server, leveling up a character or two and tagging along with the Haven homies for some raiding. I'll leave a link in the video description for those who are interested in the private server, and who knows, I might see you online soon. And that's gonna do it for now. As always, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm Hamsterwheel and have a good one.